Hey guys, Ryan O'Brien, the psychology promoter and author of a best-selling book. So, here to talk to you guys about mental health. When a lot of you guys think about mental health, you're going to be thinking about things like anxiety, depression, stuff that people normally, even if you're not informed, know about. And a lot of that stuff comes with traditionally a stigma. And people think that if you have this thing, if you have that thing, that you're, a bad guy and weird and you shouldn't be around other people. I think the psychology community has done a great job of getting rid of that stigma. But one thing that I don't think gets enough discussion in the topic of mental health stigma is narcissism. What do you think about when you think about a narcissist? He's probably a bad guy, right? Probably done something to people, doesn't really think that their actions are gonna be wrong to other people. But being a narcissist is the same as any other mental health condition. And there's a lot of suffering involved for people who are narcissists. This is actually a topic that I discuss a lot in my book, Narc, a comprehensive study of narcissism and the schmuck who figured it out. Well, you said I'm not allowed to talk about my book? Why? Why can't... Okay, you didn't sign... Can I sign it right now? I mean, like, is it like a paper? Like, I mean, I have a... Okay. So, well, I mean, that changes. I mean, I really gotta love bureaucracy. Am I right? Jesus Christ. Seriously. Okay. Well. Anyways, so they're not gonna edit that or anything. It's just completely getting cut out. Yes, I get that. Okay. Like, yes, I'm still gonna stick to the script that I sent you in the email, but I was kind of loosely kind of adding stuff in. So. Can I not have a fucking second? I mean, I'm trying to think of what to say. I mean, you fucking... Okay, fine, just roll it. Okay. Narcissism is really, really, really bad for the people who have narcissism. That is just the truth. That is the case. You know better? Give me a fucking second, please. I'm sorry if I sound aggressive. I just feel very invalidated by you not respecting my time. Right. So if narcissism is a mental illness, how do we explain the behavior that narcissists are doing? How is it okay what they're doing? And it's not. But there's a lot of reasons and complex motivations for narcissists to behave the way that they do. And there's also a lot of suffering that comes with being a narcissist that our society just really has not given compassion to yet. What is the most painful thing for a narcissist? Not being admired, not being cared about, having everyone hate them, right? So if they do something bad and then you hate them, it's like torture. That's like taking a depressed person and like telling them, kill yourself. It's not a good treatment for that. You need to build them up and say like, yeah, I know you stole and that sucks, but you're not, horrible for that. You did an oopsie. Yeah, you might have crashed your grandpa's car, antique car. You bonehead. You're so endearing. That's what you need to tell them, because otherwise they're gonna collapse, and everyone deserves to change. I mean, I think that a lot of people in this society have this kind of persecution mindset where it's like, oh, this is so terrible, and then this is suffering. For example, there's been a lot of research done. There's a good book on it. It said something along the lines of, how can your clothes change if there's no space in the closet? And what that quote means is that, well, there is obviously reasons to get angry at a narcissist for the things that they're doing. They're hurting just as much as you are. And if you're not willing to help them change, doesn't that kind of make you as bad as the narcissist himself? And so that same author kind of has some other stuff about that topic. But yeah, well, I did what you said. I couldn't mention my book, so I mentioned my book in a different way so I could get the same point across. That's not promoting my book. I'm trying to do what you told me to do. I'm sorry if it's not. I'm sorry. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it. You deserve to die. Sorry, man. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, no. I failed you. I want to do good. I want to make this interview good. I was watching them, and I just, no offense, but I felt like a lot of them were kind of boring. I mean, the people that were talking, anyone could have said what they were saying. And it just felt like, I wanted to add something that would make the audience connect. I just thought that maybe that would be something that was good. I'm sorry that it was a bad idea. I should have done it. I'm sorry. So, yeah, there is some issues with how we treat narcissism. And some of the greatest inventors, businessmen, successful people have narcissistic traits or are narcissistic. And there's many reasons for that, which I kind of relate to.
And the memoir in this book, which it is my book, and please, the memoir is about my wife Susan. Let me fucking speak, okay? This is my time, and I've realized that why should I let your opinions on this? I mean, if you want to fucking not put this in there, then you can cut it out. But I'm not just gonna let you not say my voice, okay? So yes. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell the people what I think, right? So, okay? Can I do that? Can I do that, please? Can you not invalidate me? I want to do this. And if you want to cut it out, I mean, I'm sorry that you took up some SD card space, but yeah. So, my wife Susan, she's kind of more emotional, or should say my ex-wife Susan. She's kind of got that vindictive mindset of hates me. What? No, you're not gonna have to sign an NDA. Yeah, I mentioned her name. I didn't say her last name. I mean, so every guy who's named John. If I put I'm a friend named John, so he can just every John in the world can sue me because it's how do they know that I'm talking about them? I'm right away. I mean, I put that in there because I wanted her to know that and I wanted to know that she was kind of the inspiration. No, yeah, okay, yeah, she probably is gonna see it. No, what? Okay. She's not gonna sue you guys for me talking about her. She's not. I swear to God, she's not that type of person.
And let's say you're on the journey to being a novelist. I mean, there's many hangups that if you don't have a certain level of drive, if you don't tell yourself, I need to do this or I'm not worthy, you will pass by things that would otherwise help or lead to someone else being successful on you. But beyond that, I think that it's really important that we also open up the discussion. So I guess I wanted to ask cameraman, what do you think? No, I mean like for the interview. Come on, I want to try something different. Please. Okay, well, I know you're not mic'd up. I'll tell them what you say. So we'll answer the question. What do you think about this discussion? Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. So his point over here is that a narcissist and another person, if the narcissist is worse than that other person, the other person should get the thing and the narcissist should suffer. And I get that perspective, but I would ask you, cameraman, you think that if someone wants to be a novelist, they just, and someone's better than them, they just can't. They should just be denied that for their entire life. That's entirely reductive, and you think that because I mentioned a novelist, hypothetically speaking, that I'm saying that I'm a narcissist? Okay, it's, turn off the camera.
I don't know, Ben. To call me a narcissist it's fucking petty. What about the way that I act? Makes me seem like a narcissist to you.
You know how much empathy I have as a person? Every single time I see a homeless person, I give them $20 minimum, a $20 bill. Who the fuck gives homeless people $20 bills? Every single person here, you'd probably walk past, maybe give them $5 out of your fucking wallet, if anything. No, you'd fucking lie to them and say that you didn't have any money. I gave them $20. And then they fucking look at me with the glimmer in their eye. That's a person who can be a victim. That's a person who is hurting. Not you fucks. I got my mind fucked up. Dude. You have no idea at all what's going on with my head. Don't get in that fucking face.
There's something good. Go to your fucking interview.
We still have to pray. About to go inside the restroom, so we're taking off our pants, our shirt, everything. Because I didn't know that was the idea. I walked outside the restroom. I was sitting there.
No, not fucking fake crime. Shut the fuck up. I would go in there. Every single time. Waiting for no one that would come. And my sick, twisted
addicted mind. This thought just took over. I couldn't control it. I just kept going out there and extending the time. And more each time, I would stand there in the Target bathroom, naked, fully naked, until it's been like the 9th time. Came in as a 12-year-old boy. And I was like, I just walked out. And I was like, I gotta turn myself in or something, you know? I got everything ready. I was waiting for the parents. I was waiting for the kid. I thought it was over. It was sexual. It was nudity. And then I went home. And I just waited. And I said, well, calm down. Maybe you'll laugh. But the kid never did anything. Kid just got away with it. That's the kind of shit I have to feel it. That's what goes on in here. I can't control it. It just happens. So tell me if you know shit about that. Huh? Yeah, I told her. The night that she was deciding to divorce me. And I mean, I cheated. But I was trying to explain to her that it was because of the thrill and the addiction and that twisted urge in me. And I was trying to tell her that it wasn't that I didn't love her, that I wasn't attracted to her. I was begging her, and then she didn't care. Do you really think it's okay to leave someone like that? And that woman ruined my life. I had to become a novelist because of her. I had to become a novelist. I was gonna be a doctor. And she couldn't handle that because she told me that, every time I come home from residency, and she told me that, I would recommend to her, because she was a school teacher, that she do something else, and that she kind of do so. I was just trying to motivate her because I saw all these people. I was like, there's these beautiful women here at residency, and I just think that you could be one of those beautiful women. You could be hot and you could have a brain. You don't have to be a loser as a school teacher. I guess trying to inspire people is a crime. I know that sometimes you can't lift people up and you need to be gentle and stuff, but I just thought that would help. But man, she was fucking crazy. And I mean, she just blew up at me and got all emotional and acted like I was the problem. I mean, she just had these episodes where she would just completely think that I was a villain, And in those episodes, she would just become an animal. And I knew that it was not her, it was the mental state that she was in, but it didn't matter. She just fucking betrayed me and left, and then I was like, I'm gonna make you remember. Cause in my heart, I still just care about her. And then outside of her warped view of it all, she wants me still. And I'm not gonna give up until I can inspire the real Susan out of her. I remember that night that I was there, I was just begging like a dog. I was like, I know that it's not you. And I know that there's a lot of stuff that I could leave you for. But I'm a dog. I know that I'm a bad boy. I'm your little cum slut. Please don't leave me. I'm your little whore. Please don't leave me. Please. I know that you're crazy, but I need the thrill. I'm addicted to it, baby. I'm your little whore. And she just looked at me like I was a fucking psycho.
For more from the world's leading experts, follow us at Really Cool.